What's up, guys? I'm Ryan Biddulph here, blogging from paradise. Facebook, what's up? YouTube, what's up? Before we dive into today's video, or I should say live broadcast, I wanted to remind you guys that I run a blog called bloggingfromparadise.com, where I sell blogging courses and blogging ebooks that I created and wrote to guide you on your journey. So you will find those at bloggingfromparadise.com. All right, guys. Today I wanted to discuss seven frequently asked blogging questions and answers. And this is my latest post on bloggingfromparadise.com because I've been receiving these questions and I've observed these questions quite a bit since I began blogging 15 years ago, back in 2008. I'm thinking about, is it 16 years? I don't know. It's a long time ago. But these are the ones that come up quite a bit, guys. They're super common. So I figured, why not go into them now? Because there's a lot of confusion, doubt, lack of clarity for new bloggers, or maybe struggling bloggers who just can't seem to quite find their flow. Nothing seems to be happening. These questions dance around in the mind, and until they're answered, until they find the answer themselves, or they get the answers, it seems tough to be all in blogging wise. And it is, because as long as there's doubt in your mind, especially with the first question, if that doubt's kicking around in your mind, how can you commit to learning blogging successfully, practicing, putting in the time, the work, the energy, and the effort, and eventually succeeding? You have to be all in, guys. This is a full commitment. And in order to be all in, you gotta kick these doubts out of your mind, or at least have these questions answered to remove the doubt. So let's dive in, guys. These are seven frequently asked blogging questions and answers. Very, very common, guys. Number one, is blogging dead? All of these questions related to blogging are fair because they come up in your mind, and you've probably seen posts and videos and podcasts, all types of proclamations that blogging's dead. And then you'll see other bloggers who say no. Then you'll wonder, what's the deal here? Is blogging dead? AI blogging seems to be gaining in popularity. That's bloggers who use AI to write and publish full posts. Video marketing, or just say video in general, seems to be taking off. Has been. Does it make blogging obsolete? So the first question, is blogging dead? No, it's not dead. It's as important as ever. It's the most powerful way to build an online business for an individual entrepreneur, because there is no other medium through which you can fully customize a blog, brand it however you want, speak through which you could speak in your unique voice. It's still, I'm biased, but it's still just about the best way online to build something unique, heartfelt. And let's think right now, AI blogging. You have bloggers who, quote unquote, use AI to write and publish full posts, and they'll go on and do some light editing, but then they'll churn out tons of content. Running your own, this is owning your online real estate. Self-hosted WordPress.org blog is the simplest way to stand out from AI bloggers, because you have the power, the ability and the control to add your personal stories to your blog, to blog from your heart, to be genuine, to tap into your feelings. And of course, AI can't do any of these things. And that's why AI will be obsolete sooner than later, because it's not human, it's not even real. And when you're blogging from your heart and adding your personal stories and your emotions and you're weaving tales and your colorful experiences from here, from love, from your heart, it makes AI obsolete, because then humans will come to your blog and they're like, wow, yeah, I'm connecting with this other human being from the heart. And then you build your tribe and you're good, you're set. And there's no other medium online through which you could do this, because all these other mediums have very strict narratives, because you're the product on these free sites, on social media. You'll use them. I'm sitting here using Facebook and YouTube to broadcast live, yet I know that I'm doing most of what I'm doing through my blog because I own it. So I use these channels for sure, and I appreciate them, yet it'll never replace the self-hosted WordPress blog, because when you guys visit my blog, like right now, if you go to bloggingfromparadise.com, or if you go later, keep dropping the commercials, the unconscious, subconscious stuff, you'll see a site unlike any site on the internet for people who want blogging tips. Not because I'm special or not because it's just dazzling. No. It's because it's me, my heart, my expression, my emotions, my experience. You can't replicate that with AI blogging. And that's why it's going to be gone, because you can't fool people at that level. And when you build a human tribe, they'll keep coming back to your blog and they'll ignore everything else. They do. I see it with my blog. My readers are following AI blogs. It's not, AI is not sustainable. It's built on nothing. It's built on an illusion. So this is why blogging isn't dead. And as far as video and these other mediums, yeah, feel free to use them. But as long as human beings love reading human stories and feeling emotions and observing inspiration, AI is not. Blogging is alive and well. And it's not only alive and well, but it is as important as ever to buy your domain and hosting and to begin blogging on WordPress.org. Because you own the blog, you set the rules, you create the narrative, you're in control of all that. You're not anywhere else. Another thing I mentioned too, guys, as far as blogging, all these other mediums and strategies and techniques, they're fads. And fads come and go. Whereas blogging is built on owning your real estate online and sticking to the fundamentals of creating and connecting. So the fundamentals aren't going anywhere as long as you stick with them. But if you chase fads, when the fad goes and you're making money off the fad, so does your income. And you'll see, I've seen this so many times since 2008 when I began blogging. Oh, blogging's dead. We're going to do this. Oh, guest blogging's dead. Matt Cutts, it's over. So the blogging's over. Back in 2008, the internet marketing heyday. All squeeze pages and greed and BS and hype. And then AI now. And article spinner. I've seen so many. You see how fear, the ego, greed, and desperation works. It comes up, everybody gets on board. Not everybody, but so many people do. And then it vanishes. And they vanish, and their income vanishes, and they look for the next trend. Meanwhile, guys like me and other bloggers who've stuck to the fundamentals and have stuck to their WordPress.org blogs, they're the ones that are just gaining popularity and strength and exposure and credibility. So blogging is alive as well, and it's as important as ever. Number 2, how do I get traffic? You write detailed, targeted blog posts that solve reader problems. You publish genuine comments, authentic comments on blogs from your niche. You guest post on blogs from your niche, and you engage in genuine blogger outreach. Meaning you help bloggers out, promote them on your blog, promote them to social media. You ask for nothing. You come in, babe, if you need something. Charger?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were on.
Do you need the charger? You're good.
Nah, I should be okay.
Yeah, fancy Chromebook. You coming in? She can say in if she wants. That's how it goes. What did I say? Oh yeah, you do all these things patiently, generously, persistently, and traffic will come to your blog. So as far as the outreach, expecting nothing, asking nothing, nothing, other bloggers who trust you because they see you're not trying to use them to get something from them, like traffic and money and their tribe and all that stuff, their community, access to that. And as you build these relationships and you're publishing detailed, helpful content, engaging in some guest blogging and genuine blog commenting, you don't have to do them all, but these are ideas. Traffic, highly targeted, quality traffic will flow to your blog. It's really kind of awesome when you think about it. It's just doing these simple things, but there are skills to develop and a lot of practice and learning. So you have to be patient because it'll be a while for you to practice and to develop the skills that actually drive the traffic to your blog. Excuse me, guys. Got to be really patient during, but it will come. Guaranteed. Create, connect, traffic. Follow these simple tips. Develop the blogging mindset. Be really patient in learning how to drive traffic and writing daily. Write offline every day. 500,000 words, and that's one of the key skills to develop that will help you succeed. Commercial break. Guys, make sure you stop by bloggingfromparadise.com. I teach how to drive blog traffic and how to become a pro blogger and how to get seen, featured on top blogs through my courses and my ebooks and my blog posts. So definitely stop by that resource, guys. It's an in-depth resource, a guide where you can get answers to your blogging questions, help. And again, the courses, the ebooks, the blog posts, I created them for you to give you step-by-step fundamentals to help you succeed on your blogging journey. Whoa, stomach. Number 3, how do I make money blogging? Bloggers make money by earning reader trust. And you earn reader trust by following prior steps. Question 2, publishing detailed content, engaging in genuine blogger outreach. You earn the trust, and then from there, the prospering comes, but you got to be patient because it takes a while to keep practicing, to create, to connect, to gain the clarity in your mind and the confidence to where you actually are prospering and profiting. It takes a bit. Blogging really is a marathon. It's not a quick sprint, but when you're building it the right way, and guys, if you plan to be around, and most of us do, doesn't it make sense to do it the right way? That's what's funny about the ego and blogging in general, and I've been through it. It's this thinking, well, it's going to be a long time. Well, do you plan to be around? Yes, then do it the right way. Because if you say it's a long time and you take shortcuts and you cut corners, you skip the steps it takes to earn the trust to make money. That's why bloggers struggle horribly. And most of us have gone through this period where we're trying to force things and rush things and push things, and then finally it hits. Well, in some cases it doesn't. Bloggers don't step back and say, oh my gosh, I've been rushing things. Finally, you realize if I just stick to the basics for a while and I patiently relax and create and connect, then the money will come. But of course, you have to open income channels. So some ideas as far as the income streams through which you receive the money. Well, you can create and sell online courses, write and self-publish and sell ebooks, engage in affiliate marketing. You can sell sponsored content, advertise on your blog. You can coach or consult, offer those services, freelance, be a freelance writer, or of course, freelance web developer. You have that talent and you develop that skill. So there's just some of the income channels for you. Number 4, how do I learn blogging? Go right to professionals Top professionals learn only from them because they'll teach you how to succeed. Buy their courses, invest in their courses, invest money in their coaching, in their ebooks, and they'll lay out the steps of how to learn blogging the right way to succeed. And just follow their advice. Don't look to struggling bloggers because they'll teach you how to struggle. Don't look to new bloggers because they don't know what they're doing because they're new to it. So they're not going to know what they're doing. They're going to offer, in most cases, bad advice. And that's just common sense, guys. You got to use common sense. I don't suggest you look to Quora or Reddit for learning how to blog because you'll get 20 to 30 different opinions, most of which come from bloggers who have no experience, who don't know what they're talking about. There's no vetting mechanism. They're just a handle. They're like nameless and faceless in most cases. I'm sorry, but it's true. I'm not saying I'm sorry, but you got to really think this one through, guys. Go right to professional bloggers. If not, you're going to get really confused. You're going to get bad advice. Pros will say, yeah, this is what works. You got to do it. Through their blog, through their courses, through their coaching. It is such a worthy investment to learn from bloggers who know what they're doing because they have the success and they teach you how to do the same thing. Go right to them. Number 5, how do I avoid quitting? Remember why you blog and think of the fun, freeing reasons why you started, and those emotions, those reasons pull you through the tough spots, the droughts, the struggles, the doubt, all that other stuff. That does come up from time to time for all of us. Man, I've been doing this for 15 years. I wanted to quit quite a few times. And hey, maybe it is time to quit if you don't have fun doing this anymore. And that's okay too. But if you still have some fun there, stick with it. Ride it out. Relax. Face the fears that are coming up that say, those voices in your mind, you got to quit, nothing's happening, you're not doing well, you're not making money, you're not driving traffic, nobody's listening, you've already helped people, you've struggled in the past, it can't change. Listen to that fear, don't trust it, don't follow its guidance. Feel the fear fueling it and let it go, and then remember why you're doing this. You have fun helping people. You want to circle the globe. You want to open a passive income channel. You want to do it full time and spend more time with your kids. You're sick of maybe just going to your job all day long and then you see your kids for an hour or two a night, if that, until the weekends. And even on the weekends, it's a rush, right, for a lot of people. And then you're like, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to blog from home and be there for their life and work. So that I want that freedom will get you through the fear and cause you to stay up late at night and to get up early in the morning before your day job. And to say, you know what, on the weekends, I'm not going to just be wasting time and distracting myself. I'm going to spend 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 hours Saturday and Sunday to build this up. So long term, I could have the freedom. Long term, it is not just worth it. It's the reason why we're alive, to be free and have fun, to wake up the mind out of this fear stupor state. 18 minutes in, wow. Number 6. How do I get Google traffic? You optimize blog posts. You learn this skill, this art of publishing in-depth, detailed content that's very thorough, very rich, with a lot of practical tips, ample practical tips, based around a keyword in your niche that your ideal reader is searching for. So I base my posts, being a blogging tips blog, on, and even though I don't optimize my posts really, like in depth, because I've built my human tribe, any posts that rank, it's because I just get a general idea listening to my readers, and then I might check Answer the Public or Google semantic search and see these blogging tips keywords that people are searching for. So even if I don't drive Google traffic, I'll get organic traffic from people on Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and through the different channels which I share my posts who want blogging tips. So optimizing posts, it's a skill, it's an art. You have to be patient, but you're publishing 1,200, 1,500 word posts, maybe 2,000 word posts with a lot of practical tips based on some targeted keyword that your ideal reader, your avatar, if you will, is searching for on Google. Include plenty of headers, using paragraphs, short, crisp sentences, and some longer ones mixed in there for tempo. You'll use bullet point lists to make for easy reading and scanning, because it has to be a pleasing user experience. And it's a skill. You'll also be building backlinks too through your blogger outreach campaign, which could really help when you get high quality. Do follow links from bloggers in your niche, respected bloggers who link to your blog, pointing back to your blog. That sends a very positive, loud and clear signal to the Google algorithm that your blog is trusted. And these happen organically, guys. None of this link exchange stuff that's inorganic, forced, doesn't work. Because nobody's doing anything on merit. You're doing it because, oh, you help me, I help you. Got to be organic, guys. It has to happen based on your skills. So let's get to question number 7. And then I think I'm going to get out and do some cardio here. How do I blog with no experience? It's simple, although maybe a little uncomfortable, maybe not easy always. You start blogging and gain experience. This is one of those weird egoic questions that comes up, and it's odd and it's quite funny, because when you think it through how doubt and fear works, it's like, I can't blog, I have no experience. You gain blogging experience, you start. Everybody has no experience before they start blogging, they gain blogging experience. It's that way for everybody. And then as far as your niche, guys, if you're thinking, how do I get experience in the niche? You start blogging and then you do research to gain experience, knowledge. Of course, you're not going to be able to blog with no experience, but once you start blogging, you have experience. So you have to gain it through research and due diligence. It's like every blogger started with no experience because they hadn't blogged before. Get it? Like, not being funny or sarcastic, I'm being straight. You gain the experience by diving in and blogging. And of course, as far as your niche, like me with blogging tips, I research and I've read about blogging tips from top blogging tips bloggers. Darren Rowse at Pro Blogger, I think it's Brett over at bloggingtips.com. So I read and I gain insights and practical tips. I study those notes and then I share the tips for you. But then, of course, we stand on the shoulders of giants, but we add our own experience. We gain our own experience. So I'm at the point now where I still learn a lot and I read and I do my research, but I have gained so much experience through teaching and studying where it's up here. So I'm still learning, but I don't have to sit down before I write that post, 7 common, frequently asked blogging questions and answers. I don't have to do 5 hours of research because I have 15 years of experience. So it's all up here. Let me do a little bit, but that's the beauty of it. When you gain the experience, you have clarity and confidence and knowledge and wisdom. So it's all up here, but there's a lot of it, this and reading and study, and I still do. So how do I blog with no experience? You gain it. Everybody starts with no experience. Nobody has blogging experience as a new blogger before because they haven't blogged yet. Then you start and you gain it. If you have experience in a specific niche, maybe they worked in business in that niche or they worked a job in that niche, which is cool. So you already have experience in that specific niche. If not, you start and you study and you learn and do due diligence. Then you gain the knowledge and you put the knowledge into practice and gain experience. So don't fall for this one, guys. It's a very silly, egoic ploy to keep you on the blogging sidelines. And you can't do it. You got to dive in, guys, eventually. And gain the experience. Remember, again, the freedom, the fun and the freedom, that will really take you places that you could never dream of, as long as you're willing to dive in and say, I want freedom and have fun and enjoy helping people. Because you got to love helping people too, guys. That's what blogging is all about. Like through these live broadcasts on Facebook and through YouTube, and whether there's vacuuming going on in the background or not. This is how it goes with these long form live videos. Life intervenes. And that's cool because we're on the road, keeping places up as we're doing our house sitting bit. It's really, really key to just go with the flow. So guys, I usually like to keep things around a half hour, and we'll be coming up on that on YouTube. Yeah, about 25 minutes, and Facebook as well. I'll share this in a few different spots to gain some traction. So there's 7 commonly asked blogging questions and answers. as a call to action, make sure you stop by bloggingfromparadise.com, where I sell blogging courses that I created, blogging ebooks that I wrote, and a ton of blog posts that help you with blogging tips, blogging guidance to empower you, to help you succeed, to make this a fun, freeing journey. Till next time, see you later, Facebook. And I will see you later, YouTube. Enjoy paradise, all.